Hi, I'm Craig, and welcome back to another on-the-road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Today, we'll be taking a look at error codes as well as showing you how to enter diagnostic mode on this Frigidaire top-load washing machine. To enter diagnostic mode, there's 3 buttons that you're going to have to press. You're going to press soak, extra rinse, and power at the same time. Now, what it's saying is that for the first test, this is just going to be the testing the PCB up at the top. So if we press the extra rinse, soak, and power at the same time, all of the buttons will illuminate. It should start blinking here. If you did not have lights, it's saying to replace the PCB. So obviously we do have lights. This test is working okay, but this is also how you get into test mode. Press power and press power again to get out. Now there's different sections of the test mode that you can do here. The first test is a washing test. So what we'll do, it says that we will press the soil button. So press the soak, extra rinse, and power at the same time. Wait for it to start blinking. Now press the soil button. You only have so long to press it. You hear the door lock. It's going to start going into a wash test. If you need to test like the clutch or you need to test the motor rotation of the door switch, this would be a good time to do it. To get out of it, simply press power. You'll unlock the door. Should be good. Now the next test that we're going to have is going to be a spinning test. So this is going to check the clutch and the pump. Right now it was in an agitation. This time whenever we go into it, it should switch to a spin test. So you can watch for the clutch mechanism to work underneath to see if it's going to activate spin. And in order to do this, we are going to be pressing the temp button. So press the soak, extra rinse, and power. Wait for it to start blinking. Let's press the temp button. The door locked. It says that the drain pump is going to start. After the drain pump starts, after 8 seconds, it's going to go into spin. And here it's going into spin, so that's showing that the clutch is working. Once again, the door lock is working, the drain pump is working. We'll go ahead and shut it down. The next test is test 4, and this one is going to be the fabric softener button. So, extra rinse, soak, and power, boom. Then we're going to hit the fabric softener after it starts blinking. Now, right now, I'm going to go ahead and shut it off. You can hear the hums. This is going to be a water valve test. So if you are testing for power at one of the valves, this is the perfect time to do it. It's going to alternate through all the different valves, but unfortunately right now I don't have water hooked up to it. I don't want those valves to just chatter dry. So I went ahead and turned it off. And test 5, it says an auto sensing test. So we're going to go into test mode, wait for it to blink. This is the delay button. Delay. Oh, I think I was too slow. Wait for it to blink. Delay. Okay. So this is an auto sensing test. It checks if the auto sensing function is working in test mode. I think it's safe to say that this is going to be working, but if you are having a problem with any type of sensing or saying that it was off balance or anything like that, this would be a good time to check it. Let's go ahead and press power. Now, the most common error codes that you're going to find inside the system: E1, the water's not entering; E2, for the water not draining; E3 is the lid is open. These are all very common. A lot of times with the water error codes, you can have like a clogged pressure switch, you could have, no cold water going to the unit. Lid switches are notorious in all top-load washing machines, so E3 is going to be a common one that you're going to find. E4 is for an off-balance load. Obviously, we have the off-balance switch in the back. That's something that you'll want to go to. The washer is not level. E5. This is kind of unique because not a lot of washing machines will have a washer not level error code. It's actually the first time that I've seen that. You have an F2 for PCB failure corresponding to the main control. F8 for water level sensor failure. Once again, something with the pressure switch, or it could be a clogged line. FD, lid lock failure, the same as the E3. So you got a lid open, which would be the door switch And then you have a FD, which is a door lock, saying that the unit will not lock. Typically it'll make a clicking noise. C9, PCB failure, something wrong with the main control or the corresponding UI at the top. And then CL, the lid is open for more than 20 minutes. Control lock function activated. If you leave the door open, it has safety features in it. If you leave the door open with water in, a lot of times it'll throw some type of error code because it doesn't want kids to stick their arms in or, you know, to possibly fall in and drown. So these are the most common error codes that you're going to find. Of course, you got all your test modes. Make sure you look through any type of user manual or technician manual whenever you're going into your actual diagnostic mode to make sure that you're pressing all the buttons correctly, and this will finish diagnostics. Thank you for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.